All right, guys, so that's how you install the motor in this 64C10. Like I said, and you guys have seen in the other videos, this is the chopping block front end, chopping block back half, and this right here is our 6.2 L92 LS motor. And yeah, we're gonna start getting the transmission prep so we can go ahead and mate that and get our cross member put in there. And then from there we can work on our two-piece drive shaft and start getting ready to put the cab back on later this week. And should start looking like a truck, guys. So I'll be back to you guys soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have some big news. We've got the engine and the transmission mounted up in the truck. We're going through a little bit of adjustment, trying to figure out how to make this transmission cross member work. If not, we're gonna go ahead and make something custom. A couple little minor things that we ran into today kind of sucked because it was a little bit of a waste of time, but let me get these bad boys up. These are the stock exhaust manifolds for the 6.2 liter. And I had them, I took them next door to the automotive machine, and we had them shot blasted so they were nice and clean. Well, I went to put them back on and realized that they don't clear the frame. So we're gonna be reaching out through PSI conversion to go ahead and get some speed engineering mid-lengths that tuck up a lot tighter to the block, and they'll actually drop down below the frame where I can V-band it and then run exhaust all the way to the back. So slight little miscalculation there, but that's all right. That's something that we can address and we can fix while we're here and the cab is off, you know, instead of once everything's together, we figure out that that doesn't work. So I got some new spark plugs for this. We got all the bell housing bolts, new bolts. We got flex plate bolts, all that. We went ahead and mounted it right now without the torque converter in it. It's actually sitting over there on the ground. We're gonna change the fluid out and everything. Fluid all across the whole vehicle is gonna get changed out. The rear end's already got new diff fluid in it. I went ahead and sorry guys, I'm still on the front facing camera. I took the alternator bracket off, guys, because it was pretty crusty. So I went and sandblasted that and it's actually hanging up right there. I sprayed it black. So it's gonna look a lot better. What else? I think we're gonna go ahead and take the valve covers off and put new gaskets in them, and then I'm probably actually gonna spray these black. And for all of you haters that have been on my nuts about this intake, we're nearing the end of the budget. This is supposed to be a budget build. I'm not gonna spend $300 to $1,000 on an intake. So what I'm gonna do, so you guys can shut up, is I'm gonna make a cover for that. Got it? So we're not changing the intake. It's actually been proven that this stock intake makes better torque. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not changing the intake unless somebody wants to volunteer and donate nice intake. It's staying the way it is. There's too much other stuff going on and not enough money to throw at this thing. So if you buy it, I'll put whatever intake that you want on it. But until then, it's getting the stock intake. So suck it. What else? As you guys can tell, Brian's truck is outside, ready for pickup. I got that all knocked out for this phase of metalwork. Let's see. We took some things off of the motor. We're gonna find a different belt, but we're not gonna be running the AC compressor on the vehicle just because it's really in our way and we don't have AC for the cab, so there's no point in really running it. I can just find a different belt. Again, if you buy the vehicle, these are all components that I will give you. I just am not going to be adding them on the vehicle at the moment. Let's see, what else? The coil brackets, guys, I'm going to take the coils off and then I'll respray these so they're nice and clean, looking good. What else? Fuel lines. Jimmy's going to be running that this week. Tomorrow, my main focus is I'm going to be working on the trans tunnel in there, guys. I need to get that done. I need to get it cut out so I can at least put the cab on and see how much area I need to clearance, because this transmission is not small by any means. So need to get that figured out. The TCM and the PCM have already been shipped out to PSI Conversions. They're gonna get that all figured out and dialed. We're gonna be getting the gas pedal from them, the wiring harness, and we're gonna be getting the Speed Engineering mid-length headers from them. So lots of good stuff, guys. That'll probably be something that happens in the next week or so. But other than that, what else do I have to do? Sorry, guys, we're just walking around the shop aimlessly. Brake pedal assembly, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take the clutch pedal off of that. And then 2, I'm gonna sandblast all that stuff and then give it a little fresh coat of paint. Maybe we'll add a little pedal cover or something, who knows? But yeah, I got the yoke for the tail shaft. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and then I can start getting some measurements done up so that we can have AZ drive shaft make the 2-piece that we need for this. And yeah, other than that, obviously new spark plugs, and then once the headers come in, we'll go ahead and put those on, and then we can get an exhaust kit so we can do exhaust all the way to the rear. Haven't quite figured out how that's gonna work out yet, but we'll get that figured out because there's not a whole lot of space to run exhaust through this thing. So we'll get that all figured out. But yeah, we got a motor in there and all the air is working. It's all holding up so far. So we're ready to start running the air management. I'm gonna get batteries this week, and I need to get some battery boxes or make some. And yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Obviously you guys can see we did the install in the prior clip to this, guys. So it was actually pretty easy. Obviously with a forklift, it makes it a lot easier, but you know, other than that, cherry picker does the job just fine. One last thing I want to say, guys, because I keep telling you guys about it and I don't see orders coming in. Banners are in stock. This is banner style 1, I believe, on the website, and that's got my YouTube logo and my Instagram logo. The other banner style is just logo, none of the Instagram or YouTube. I still have shirts, guys. If you're looking for shirts, go ahead and jump on the website, pick up a shirt. I still have sizes from I believe medium all the way up to 3X. So 2Xs are running really low, so if you're a 2X, you better get one now, because I think I only have like 5 of those left. Last thing, stickers this week, guys. So if you've been waiting for a sticker, hit me up. I'll have stickers here soon. A lot of goodies will be coming to LS Fest West, so if you guys are coming out to Vegas the end of April, make sure to pick one up. I'll leave a bunch in the truck. You guys will be able to check the truck out. It'll be there the whole weekend. So yeah, I gotta go just to get my poster, guys. I need my 3rd year. So that's all I got for an update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff, guys. And I should have some good content here coming up the rest of this week, so stay tuned.